Our last big project for us was making our way to the village of Bulemezi, where we hosted our second women's conference and gave supplies and clothing to the families there. The trip to Bulemezi is about 2 hours from Kampala, but it always takes longer than expected to get there due to not knowing what the conditions of the roads are. We always send a member of our team there ahead of time, that way they can gather the families together. And once we get there, then we're able to greet and pray with the families before we separated for the women's conference and then also the soccer camp that was hosted by Henry. It was exciting to see that a lot of the members of the families and the children were still wearing items that we had given to them in the past years. During the women's conference, Henry had led a soccer camp with other volunteers, and for the young men, they had formed different teams in the village that compete against each other. So during the camp, different equipment was passed to players and coaches to help them out, and we donated soccer balls, soccer boots, goalie gloves, and other items. Within the women's conference, it was really my vision to share my heart about unity, fellowship, and teamwork, and that was presented through giving reusable pads to the women and also educating them on their bodies and then preventative care such as breast cancer, because women truly are stronger together.
Mugambe genda bakebere kubanga inzo kubanga STI oba STD nga yekikoze eki.
After the conference was finished, we gathered all the families back together and then separated them by women, children, and men. That way they'd be able to receive clothing items and then a little bit of shoes that we had collected. Then the families go individually as a unit through our line to receive items such as rice, sugar, corn flour, salt, oil, soap, and soda. And it's really satisfying to watch them walk away with items in their hands, especially the children, having soda and seeing how big their eyes get that they're about to be able to have it. It really allows us to see the difference that we're able to make, even if it is small. Then for the families with elderly people in them, we go and walk to their individual homes. That way we're able to still give them supplies even though they didn't make it all the way to our conference. One man in particular was just jumping out of his skin, so excited to have visitors and new items, which Ugandans aren't usually so expressive, but this man really made the day worth it. Then from there, we were able to visit our friend Catherine, which is the little girl with cerebral palsy, and we had donated the wheelchair to the family last year. And it was really special to arrive there and see her already sitting in her wheelchair, accustomed to it, because when we had left her last year, she was terrified of this contraption strapping her in.
Wow.
Last but not least, we then went and visited the land that we were thinking about purchasing. And it was so exciting to see all the cultivation and buildings already standing there, which, surprise, we purchased it thanks to all of our supporters, which now we're able to think about building a school, medical facility, and then also sports facilities. So we're trying to create some sustainability for our goals in the future.